Good morning. I want to show you how to close your module so you don't see all the contents every time you're scrolling through, and two, how to modify each module. So the first thing we want to look at is all of my modules here are closed, and this makes it so much easier to scroll through and find what I'm trying to go look for rather than seeing the entire content of every lesson. Canvas will save this setting in once you've closed something, it'll save it closed so that you don't have to keep opening it or coming back. So everything's saved closed, and that is way better to look at and easier to look at. Now let's talk about modifying modules. If I wanted to modify book of Mosiah 11:12, and I'm thinking as I go through the lesson, this is heavy, and my students are having a hard time completing the lessons within an hour, per se. And I want to go through as a teacher and look at the different contents here and decide what is going to be best for my students. If I were to unpublish these, then what would happen is when I go to hit publish, everything is going to be checked off. And so now what I have to go backwards, I have to modify after the fact and unpublish the ones, and then this will be published that way. On the other hand, one way of doing this also is to just delete or remove that section there. And now I can remove those, and I am not worried about the content going on and checking everything off. So at that point now, if I was a coordinator and I wanted to remove something entirely for the entire stake, so all that the teacher needed to do was hit publish or unpublish. Because for example, if I unpublish this and then I hit the publish mark, everything is going to get checked off. Now what happens if I delete something or remove it and I want to put it back? Let's look at this for a moment. I'm coming down here and I'm going to remove O3 online seminary class so that I can slim down the introduction. However, I realized that was a mistake. So what I need to do is come to this plus mark here, and what I'm going to do is, if I can remember what it was that I removed, if it was a page or if it was a quiz, there it is. So I am looking for 03. If I was in Book of Mormon lesson 58, I could put Book of Mormon lesson 58 back in, 58.3, whatever it is. So just adding and remembering that it was a quiz or something that I took out, I can put this back. I can add the item. I can then need to move it to where it fit. 03, which is sequential order, no problem, done. I just put it back. So paying attention to what I'm removing will help me also know how to add it back. Everything is saved. When you remove something, you're not deleting it from Canvas or from the system. You're just removing it from the module. But if you want to add it back, you just come back to the plus mark and find it, whether it was an assignment or a quiz or whatever it is that you're looking for. So hopefully this helps you understand how to modify modules and how to close them so that you don't see the content. So every time you come to your modules page, you have to scroll for an eternity to get to the module that you're wanting. Hope this helps.